So Bud, what brings you and a small group of your swimmers here to Irish Nationals?
We just needed a meet at this time in our schedule in the year, and I just brought 3 of my 6 or 7 swimmers that I have at the training center in Swansea. We just needed something. We had our trials the end of March, and then we did a training camp over in Orlando, and some of them that needed more race experience, I went and met them over.
So you've been in Great Britain now for 3 years, right?
Yeah.
How's the development been over the past 3 years? I mean, that means you were there right before the 2008 games, and that was a pretty good breakout meet for British swimming. How's it been through those 3 years, the progression of the sport within the country?
Well, I think it just keeps getting better. When I got there, it was really on the upswing because of what Bill Sweetenham had done and set into place. And the coaches have really become much better, I think. With Bill going over there and education and the sports science really contributes to a better atmosphere. And like I said, some events are really strong where there's a lot more competition than you find in most countries.
Let's talk about some of the swims we've seen already just through one day. Megan Gilchrist yesterday, very impressive 1500. She kind of just paced out with one of the young American girls for 500 and then found another gear. Was that part of the race plan? Explain to me her strategy going in.
Well, I just wanted to even split. I went even split or negative split, and she was within 2 seconds for the halfway point. She actually kept her pace the same, and then Kristen Otto, I think, slowed up just a little bit, and then it just gradually grew to 12 seconds.
I talked to you a little bit about that 6-beat kick that she works for the entire 1500. You said she didn't develop it with you. Where did she get that?
She just swims that way naturally. She came to me two and a half years ago, I think, and it was just the way she swims. And it's nice because you want to have that at the end of the race. Yeah.
When you look at her outside of the pool, she's not very big. I mean, and it takes 2 or 3 looks to realize who she is, because in the pool, she swims very big. Can you just kind of give us a quick breakdown of her as a swimmer and what she does so well with her stroke?
Well, she's got the classic freestyle, 6-beat kick, high elbows, long front end. But like I said, she's always swam that way. When she first came in, she said, what do I need to change in my stroke? And I said, nothing from what I see. And then we filmed her underwater, and I said, you've got the classic high elbow underwater. Everything looks good, good acceleration. She just swam that way. She just needed to do more race-pace training. And she does a lot of it. And then she came down because she saw the improvement that Jazz Carlin made, and she races Jazz and chases her, and is getting pretty close to her.
How is that in practice with those two going head-to-head?
It's great because they're always pushing each other. If anything, it can be a negative if one of them's tired or not ready to go fast because they don't like getting beat. Either one of them, they really don't like to get beat, which is good, but makes it tough sometimes.
Yeah, that's a tough thing that that some of the coaches back in the States are working with now. Is some of the centers are sprouting up. They're getting a lot of girls who are very high in talent swimming the same events, training next to each other. Is there a challenge specifically with girls when it comes to kind of balancing that workout competitiveness?
Yeah, I think there is. I don't typically find a problem if they're racing boys or boys racing boys, because they leave it at the pool. The girls can take it home with them. But that makes them tougher as well, too. I mean, the other day, Jazz Carlin was getting beat by Meg in practice. Had a hard time with it, but she's really tough, and I think that's just going to make her stronger. You might have to manage it sometimes if someone can handle it and put them in different lanes or not put them head-to-head so much.
You've obviously had great success with distance swimmer women. How is training different now with Jazz and Megan than what you did with Janet Evans back a couple decades ago?
It's completely different. Absolutely completely different. I wish I had done more of the race pace training with Janet, and she would have been even faster. I know some people don't believe that, but we didn't do a lot of race pace training, really.
Explain that. So you were just kind of high volume back then. Are you doing anywhere close to the same volume now?
The volume really didn't change that much, and even with Janet, I only had her going 75,000 a week, which wasn't really that much, I don't think. And this group goes 60 to 70, but a lot more lower heart rate when we're not doing race pace, and we really blast them on the race pace. It's not even that. I think it's just 100% effort. I think that's probably what helped Janet. She won 100% effort and then developed her lactate transporters. Right? These guys, I just say I want 100% effort, whether it's 500 meters or 1,000 meters, not straight, but 10 100s total for the practice, and some of them can't go that far. and they're throwing up and their lactates are 14, 15.
Some of the quality studies and that type of approach to the sport came in, I want to say early 90s, late 90s from Australia, and just a little bit behind Jenna's time. Is that the first time you kind of started hearing about it as well?
Well, actually, I remember hearing about it in 1986 from Jack Daniels at a training camp in
The track coach?
Flagstaff.
Track coach.
Right.
Yeah.
And he put down, you should do 10 100s on 10 minutes. And I remember I have it written down still in my notes. Well, that's like 8 100s on 8 minutes, what John Urbanchek does, and I do. But I didn't do it. And I wish I had, because then we would have definitely started seeing more results. But yeah, it's just been coming in more and more. And then, like I said, Bill Sweeten brought up the Australian sports scientist people, and just everything is race pacing, 15s and 25s and 35s, and fast 50s, the Salo sprint work.
I gotta ask, now that you're in Great Britain and representing Great Britain, is it tough knowing all the success that you've had with the USA national team? Is there ever any conflict in that situation when it comes to chasing the stars and stripes now as opposed to being part of that team?
It just makes me realize how difficult it is to race the U.S. because there's so much depth. Right? After you beat one person, somebody else comes up. And it doesn't bother me other than the fact I just want my swimmers to beat everyone. I don't care who they are. They have to beat the Great Britain swimmers. They have to beat whoever's on top of the world. But there's just so much depth. There's always someone else coming up. Another 15-year-old girl, Dagny, Knudsen, whoever it is.
Thank you so much for your time, bud. Best of luck this weekend and for the rest of the season.
My pleasure.